Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Anna Breeze. I'm a spiritual well-being mentor and intuitive guide. I hope you're all doing really well. I know these times are pretty challenging at the moment, and I know it feels very wobbly and uncertain about what's going to unfold really in this situation. I know that in my lifetime so far, being on a kind of more conscious spiritual path, the I always remember years ago one of my teachers saying that man must learn to live in uncertainty, and this was maybe 20 years ago or whatever. So I always took that with me throughout life, that sense of just kind of living in on possibility alone. I think that's what he said actually. He said man must learn to live in possibility alone. So it's like, which is kind of uncertainty. It's like we don't know what's going to happen. But to live in a state of infinite possibility, um, there's never been any certainty, ever, anyway. You know, although we've had a structure that's been set up, um, that we've been used to on a day-to-day basis, it was never certain that it was going to be there the next day. Why did we ever assume that it would be? So, and now that it's kind of like not there, all of a sudden it's like the carpet's been pulled from under our feet, and there's this kind of like panic. But life, but if you look at your individual life, your personal life, you've always gone through changes and shifts and timelines and changed, parallel realities and stuff like that. You've always moved, you've always like um, navigated your way through times when you've not known where you're going. You've not known what your next step's going to be. You've got this. You're used to doing this. It's just that it's the scale of how it's happening at the moment, because it's not just on a personal level, it's on a collective level, all at the same time, which is really quite amazing in one sense. Um, and I'm not going to talk about the virus and all that, because obviously it's not good when people are getting sick and things like that. But at the same time, it's acting as a catalyst to create an incredible change that's actually going on, um, where everything's just come to a halt. So the system as we know it, the world as we know it, has just come to a halt, and that's very disconcerting, for many people. And we're just learning how to navigate our way through that. So something that I was just looking at earlier today was this idea of, like when you get triggered by something externally, maybe a relationship, someone someone says something and you get triggered. It's up to you how you respond to that trigger. So if you react to the trigger, you basically you create a drama. You're creating a drama by responding to the stimulus, which is what it is. It's a stimulus, it's a catalyst, and it's created this reaction in you, which is a form of drama. On the other hand, you can respond to the catalyst or the trigger by looking within and realizing, looking at what belief system has been put into what belief system is supporting that reaction, what's at the core of that reaction. Because most of the time our triggers are coming from a belief, an old belief that's been set up. So for example, the world system collapsing, people go into fear and panic because it's stimulating a belief that I'm not safe if things around me change all of a sudden. It's like what I'm used to just suddenly like changes. So You know, we like that regularity, you know, that consistency. But as I say, life's not like that. You know, your life's never been consistent. You know, things have come and gone, and people have died, and things, and you know, there's always things in any day. In any one day, you're moving through layers and layers of inconsistencies. So I just kind of, you know, I'm just trying to say something about drama. You know, we've got a choice to either become activated into the drama, or we can respond, you know, by not making drama out of what's happening, not judging it whether it's good or bad, because we don't know if it's good or bad. Some amazing things could come out of this. But the human mind, the human ego, always judges things as good or bad. But it's just the path of duality. It's just the world of duality, light and dark, you know, hot and cold. There's all these, you know, different elements going on at the same time. But if we judge them as either good or bad, then we engage the ego, we engage in drama. So the best advice I can give really is, and it's not even really advice, but I feel that we just really got to go with the flow with this one, you know. It's like, you know, just go with the flow. It's unpredictable. We don't know what way it's going to go. But you can believe in all these other stories and other theories that people are putting out there. And if you engage with those theories, you just end up putting yourself into more fear. Basically, if you're feeding yourself any sort of information that makes you feel bad, then that's not really going to help the situation, because it lowers your vibration. It keeps you in a kind of more contractive state of being. Whereas if you can remain optimistic in that sense, you change the state of consciousness that the problem stemmed from. So, as Einstein said, you can't solve a problem with the same state of consciousness that created it. So if we can rise above this and stay positive, you know, or at least neutral, but not engage with the drama of story, I think that would be helpful. And I don't know if this has been helpful, but I just wanted to speak and say something about this option. You know, drama is optional. Drama is always optional. So it's up to you what you want to choose, because you are the creator, and it's up to you. You can choose the frequency of this experience and how you want to respond and interpret it. Okay, sending you lots of love and light, and if anybody out there would like some support or counselling at this time, please check my link below. I do offer counselling services and oracle card readings as well. So sending you love and light and wishing you well. Bye for now.